we doing a damn thing, you know what I'm saying? We 2 years or whatever into it, and I go to propose, and we're doing this, and we're talking about, wedding and all this good jazz. And then the next thing you know, she said, I want you to sign a prenup.
We face our problems every day. It seems they'll never fade away. The world may bring us down. Tonight we're gonna turn it around. So let's put it all on the table. Talk about it if you're willing and able. Life, love, and insecurities, and a laugh or two. Come and take a seat. So bring your concerns to us. Together we can discuss what's on your mind. No matter what you go through, just know we'll be here for you every time. Let's talk about it. Blind table talk. Let's talk about it. Blind table talk. We gotta be about it. Go ahead and walk the walk. So let's talk about it. Blind table talk. Let's talk about it.
Hey y'all, welcome back to Blind Table Talk. I am Sassy Sai, your blind butterfly.
What's going down, y'all? I am your host, Fleeks, also known as Security of the Community. Hey, welcome back to the episode.
Yes, I feel like it's been forever. I am
It's
so
been too
happy to
long.
be back. Yes.
Too long, for real, for real.
Yes.
We miss y'all for sure. We do apologize for that, that hiatus or whatnot. Had to definitely get things handled on our end. But we weren't gonna be gone for long. Come on now, we can't go without talking with y'all and sharing our insights.
I have to say Happy New Year because
Most definitely.
2026. Oh my gosh, it's just
here we are.
2025
I can't
went so
believe
fast.
Man, I'm just like, we were in 2025 and then
it did. It
next
went
thing
really quick.
We was at conventions and then World Series, then holidays, then it's like what? 2020.
And you know what they say, time waits for no one. So I don't know. But anyways, before, let's go ahead. I mean, it's been a minute before we've done this part.
You already know we gotta dot our I's and cross our T's, huh? Talking about what we got for them.
So visit our website, www.blindtabletalk.com. That is still out there, y'all. And also,
do not forget about our YouTube channel that is still up and running, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? You can find that on YouTube at Blind Table Talk. You can search that and catch all of our many different series that we have on there.
Throwbacks, right? Go back to our throwbacks.
Throwbacks. We still got all our Sassy C's, the security booth, our parents panels and all that good jazz going down. So make sure y'all check that out. You know what I'm talking about?
And what's so funny about that? Like because we haven't recorded in some time, right? And I went back and just went to one of our first recordings, and oh my goodness, we've come a long way. I tell you that. So.
Most definitely, most definitely, indeed. It's a beautiful blessing to see the growth.
Yes. Couple more things. Just if y'all want to email us, please feel free to do so. info@blindtabletalk.com. And then, of course, you can always text or call us at 800-321-6456.
Yes, indeed. Still as I'm kind of reflecting over last year, saying all of what we went through with our episode, the one episode that still rings to me, and I'm just damn, I'm happy that we was a part of that. Man, the young YouTuber
Nolan.
Yes, I was I didn't want to really just mispronounce the name, but yes, Nolan, and hooking him up with his idol Anthony, and that whole little connection.
That was nice.
That was cool, man. I like doing it for the kids, man.
Yeah. It's crazy because we get different guests and sometimes, we have those ones that just stick with us, and they stick, and there's things that happen because we had quite a few guests, and I can't wait to what we have for 2026 too, because there's so much more to come.
For sure.
So, and just listeners, we are always looking for guests too. So, if any of you would like to come to the table, I mean, we have so many different segments, different things to talk about. Even if it's just to come and just do some real talk with us, we still have that option open for y'all. So please feel free to reach out to us.
Please come chop it up and sit down with us, man. For sure, for sure.
All right, so 2026, right? It's January, it's New Year. I don't do resolutions because after January, nobody thinks about
Oh man, we
resolutions.
already 5 days into
So,
2026. It's not
so what
even.
do you have any goals that you have set for yourself for 2026?
We just really just trying to shake a tree and make a dollar fall. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like more business for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah.
kind of working on, the stress levels, more better attitude, more positive attitude, right? Because it's like
Yeah.
the better the attitude, the better the vibes, the more you
Right.
attract,
Yeah.
what's the blessings, if you
Yeah.
provoke it, what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like really like 2026 as we get older too. Cause I'm like, man, I'm gonna be 37 this year. You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about? So it's like, I
Hmm.
up the career, up the
Yeah.
money, up the attitude, better swag. You know what I'm saying?
We
Better,
can't
better
we can't
health.
keep we can't keep blaming our youth for our mess. Like when we do stuff.
Nah,
Well, I
nah.
was I was young, I was in my 20s. I did no, at some point you have to stop blaming your age. Like at
I
what
mean,
age do you grow up?
real talk, because you gonna look up and be like, damn, wait a minute.
Right.
You look
Yeah.
around at all your people, like everybody, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling y'all, time is
Mm-hmm.
one thing that don't care about nothing. Ain't waiting for
No,
you. It's not about
no.
to send you a letter. None of that. And I'm telling you, people also life gonna be life, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
So it's
that is so
like you
true.
you don't realize that like you better get up on that horse, man, and do what you gotta do. That's just what it
Yeah,
is.
that is what it is. And it is what it is, pretty much. So, all right. Well, for me, I
And
just
what you got?
I
You
want
got
to
some
just continue to I've been working really hard on Blind Professionals Network and,
for sure you have.
growing that. And,
Yes, indeed.
and then of course I started my coaching business back up again. And so I'm just focused on growth.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't really have a a set goal. It's like a general goal. But I've been thinking about that and I do want to sit down because in like map out some actual goals that I can achieve because I'm such a person that's motivated and pushed by that reaching those goals. And I mean, it can be something small just by, getting up out of the bed every morning at, 5 a.m. That if I set a goal to do that for 1 week straight and I accomplish it, oh my God, it makes such a big difference. So I'm like, oh, I did that. I can do the next one.
Yes,
So
indeed.
right now, I don't have my goals mapped out, but I am going to because that pushes me. That helps me to strive for more.
What they say, small achievements to get to the bigger achievement.
Yeah,
You feel me?
exactly.
Like just
Yeah.
one step at a time.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's exactly what it is. So yeah, but anyways, happy new year again to all your
Blessings indeed.
listeners. Yes,
Yes, and
we have
we
the
added
same
it in.
format. Yeah, same formats. We got our stuff. We got our, you know, we'll have our interviews for
Yeah,
you
already
guys.
know what we doing, baby. We
Yeah.
dropping it on the table. We keeping it hot. We're gonna have the live people come through and talk with us. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be something enlightening. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful talk, passionate, and just like, hey, all the
Yeah.
way.
All right. But as we do, are you ready for some real talk?
As we proceed to give you, no, let me stop. Yeah, let's get up in there.
Blind table talk, yeah.
All right. Y'all already know what time it is, man. It is time to get to this real talk discussion. Sassy, what we got for him?
Um, well, we can't forget about some of the stuff that we used to, our gripes, right? Our stuff
Yeah.
that we always have. So, I mean, there is a couple of things that I
What
just want to
grinds your
complain about.
gears or what jams your Glock or what?
So,
No, let me.
first of all, first of all, I was in the store the other day And I turned around and I was telling, I told my, I said, first of all, and the lady behind me says, oh no, nothing good comes when the sentence starts with first of all. I
You
was like,
ain't, hey, she for real on that one, because what? Hey, look here.
but I felt my neck turning first of all. And so I
Yeah.
was just like, and then I thought about, I was like, you know what, she shows right because my first of all is turning to my second of alls and finally.
And that then of now it's like first of all and second of all, then of all, and
Right.
finally I need you to
Yes,
understand, like, look
exactly.
here.
So, but anyways, I want to talk about something and I want to see listeners if you guys can help out with this situation because let's speak on Facebook for a second, okay?
Okay.
I
What
am
we got?
so freaking distraught about losing. They shut my page down, my personal page. They shut it
Mm.
down. And it's so
Like
funny
you was
because
fraudulent.
well, apparently, right? And so I got an email in the evening, in the night, and it said,
Yeah.
"Hey, somebody hacked your account." The email first said that somebody did you log in? I think it was someplace in Georgia, and I didn't see that till the next day, though. The next morning, I got an email that I did see right away, and it said, "Hey, we can help you get back into your account. You know, click here to identify." I did my ID. I did whatever the stuff they wanted me to do, right? And then
Yeah.
they responded and said, "Sorry, your appeal was not successful. Your page will be permanently deleted." But here's the kicker.
Damn.
Here's the reason it said, and it said because of some child prohibited, inappropriate child, something about some child stuff. So not only did they close my page, but they closed it down as if I'm some type of child pedophile. There's some type of, there's some
Oh, they playing
yeah,
with
and
your
so
title, all kind of
yeah,
game.
and the thing is, I don't understand. So they told me I cannot appeal and I cannot get it back. And by the way, if anybody knows how, you can't even contact Facebook. I mean, there's no, I couldn't find an email. You just can't even contact them. It's ridiculous. But the thing for me is if you
How many
guys,
years of that?
it was, yeah, '09 is when I started. And that's what the sad part is, '09.
Wow.
But, and then all the pictures that I had on there, it's just like from all, I'm hoping, of course, if they're on Facebook, they were on my phone somewhere, my camera roll, my whatever.
Yeah.
But I just think about, I did a post and I said, I went blind, I survived. I lost everything in the house fire. I survived. And y'all know where I'm going with this, right? So I lost my Facebook. I will survive. But dang, it hurts.
Hey,
It
hey.
hurts. So I still want my page back though, because here's the thing. So I had to create a whole new page. And so, but I look like a hacker. I look like a fake. It's just one picture on there, right? My
Yeah, because
profile
now
pic.
now you really
Now it
got to
looks like a
build it up,
fake.
but it's like
Yes, it
who has
looks.
the time to build up a Facebook page like that
Oh my
anymore?
gosh. And it was just,
Like you
I
have
mean,
so much like
everything was on there and it's
videos
sad.
and
Yeah,
like business, old businesses you supposed to go
everything.
look back on.
Oh yeah,
That's
everything gone.
like
Everything.
health journeys. You're
Yeah,
the
everything. And it's so,
damn.
so if anybody knows or has been through this and, give me
How
some
can we get this
positive thing.
page back?
Yeah,
Nah,
that's what I'm gonna
I
say.
mean,
Cause I asked one of my friends and she's like, yeah, my sister tried to do that. She never got her page back. I'm like, that's not what I want to hear.
real
Please.
talk. Like,
Like,
can
I don't want to
we
hear that. I want to
can
hear
we
somebody
give
that's got
a
their page
more
back.
positive answer on this? Like,
Yeah,
we want
I
some for
don't.
sure.
And it's so sad because I don't know. It's just, I really do. And then here's the other thing too, right? So my daughter says, well, why don't you just go put pictures up? Like, how stupid does that look if I'm sitting there in one day just posting 20, 30 pictures at one time? No,
Mm.
the pictures that are up there are, they're timeline. They're just gradual. It's not like posting 20 pictures at one time. It's just like marking my milestones. And now what I'm supposed to just go and just upload pictures. I mean, doesn't like dang, I don't know. Just seems so vain.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, so yes, listeners, if anybody has any, Anything about that?
Any tidbits, any little thing.
I
Go
know.
on, go on,
So,
drop it in here.
anyways, moving right along, right?
Man, oh man, I guess I need to go ahead and put something on the table for what grinds my gears.
What grinds your gears?
You know, I'm gonna go ahead and put this on here because, like I said, 2026 we've been doing more business. As y'all know, I've kind of got my massage therapy thing going on here. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually at a location doing my thing. And have been having clients. It's been beautiful things. It's been so beautiful. But let me let y'all know something. Um, there is a certain thing as client etiquette. You know what I'm talking
Mm,
about?
mm,
And I'm gonna let y'all know what y'all can really piss in my grits real quick by having the real funky attitude. You know, like I understand, like we have moments and whatnot. However, when your therapist has definitely been overly like helpful, generous, friendly with the
mm,
talk, asking you, the service, like is this the right service that you're looking for?
mm. Yeah,
Like
yeah.
real talk, do your research first before you even choose the therapist that you're about to go to. You know what I'm talking about? Because
Right.
like sometimes your body type might not be the right fit for that therapist because the
Mm,
type of work that they do might be more of a fixing or structural instead of a relaxing and pamper. So, clients, just be mindful. And when a
yeah,
therapist is really being legit with you, be generous back. Don't let your outside energy kind of fade into your session. Like that's what you go into that session for is to release that, man. So like
yeah,
release that and let it be and like absorb the energy from that therapist and take their positive energy and just refresh yourself. You feel me?
yeah, yeah. Well, I'm sure that applies to all clients for massage therapists. So I'm sure you ain't the only one feeling that
Oh,
way.
I know,
So,
but I just
so
had to,
please, clients, take
yeah.
heed. Anybody who gets a massage, by the way, I'm so in need of a massage, and I'm trying to find one here locally. But yeah, I'm just those massages. So, and by the way, I did go and check out your reviews on the website. So go, Joseph,
Oh,
Mr. Security at the community. I
blessings
did. So
indeed.
yeah,
Blessings indeed.
you got your
You
stuff
see
going
that? You
on.
see, they loving
So
your boy, man. They loving your
yeah,
boy.
I
Man.
know. Good job.
Like,
Congratulations. So
they
I'm happy
calling me
for
a
you.
wizard. I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Yeah. I
For
mean,
sure,
I
for
hate that
sure.
it took I mean, it took you were my massage therapist. So now I'm left without now, but whatever.
I
So
mean, we gonna have to do like some fly calls or something. You know what I'm talking about? Like
so
do some travel thing. We know we
no,
got to
but
bless the guy. We got you.
yeah, no, but I'm happy for you. I'm glad to hear that's going good for you. Um,
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
I do want to say this too, because I know transportation, you go to and from work using, you know, Ubers and paratransit and all that stuff. But
For
um,
sure.
I just want to say something to all of us as, blind or visually impaired people. Like there is no excuses. This past, Metro here, our paratransit in Houston has got some new systems, right? And it's been all jacked up. And I have
Mm,
my rides to and from work are, I mean, I was on a vehicle for 3 hours. It's unfortunate for us. I get it. Nobody wants to do it, but it needs to be done. But my main reason for saying this is we have sighted people at our job that mosey on in, supposed to be there at 8. They don't get there till 9. Why?
mm,
Because it was a lot of traffic. Okay, so there's traffic every day.
the real.
If
It
I
sure
can
is.
sit there and get on, because I get picked up at 5:20 in the morning for a 7:20 appointment time, right?
Jeez.
So why can't you people that drive, leave earlier knowing that there's going to be traffic? right? So
and
I
try to
just get
beat that
so
traffic.
frustrated.
Like,
But
yeah.
yeah, but this is so what I'm saying is there are people that are leery about hiring, blind people. We go through so much to get to these jobs where these sighted people just they don't even care. It's like they
Mm.
walk in when they want to, they do what they want, and but yet we go through so much, and I just feel like that should show for something. And I think that people should hire blind people more to give us a chance to show. Just don't hire none of my friends that don't want to be on a metro for 3 hours because those are not the ones to hire. But
Not
there
at
are
all.
there are you know there are people that are willing to do what they got to do to get to work. So yeah, I thought that was crazy.
That is crazy.
All right, switching gears for a second.
What we
Um,
got?
all right, I got two things. So, um, and listeners can chime in on this one too, on both of these actually. So the first thing is flowers. Okay, you know, women, women like, oh, I love flowers. I want a man to buy me flowers and stuff like that. Is it wrong, or am I in the wrong for not wanting anybody to buy me flowers or getting an attitude because somebody bought me flowers? Like, I don't want flowers. Flowers die. They're so just, it's not
uh,
my thing. And so, I mean, how do people handle that situation? If somebody bought you something you did not like and they know you don't like them, would you be upset with that?
Either way, you still gotta accept it with a smile
Yeah,
and
I
just say
figured that.
I appreciate it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but you just wasted your money. And these flowers be costing a lot of money. Do you know what I could have did with that? I would have rather a gift card for $100. Don't
I
spend
mean,
$100 on
hey,
no flowers. That's
that's
just ridiculous.
that's them trying to, show that the thought process and you on the
Yeah. So, okay. Note to men, and if you really are trying to impress and like find out what would impress that person, don't just
there you
assume
go.
that
That's
flowers would impress them.
and see that's the stereotype because it's like men are supposed to do flowers. That's how you
Yeah.
introduce some
Yeah.
type
And
of
some women love
courtship
flowers
because you
though.
want to court her or
Yeah.
that type of thing. So that's just the traditional. You know what I'm
Yeah,
talking about?
and
But
but again, some women love flowers. I have
some
some
women do.
friends that love flowers. I,
And
I
some
just I
women
don't
don't want to
I don't
deal
like
with it.
things that I don't want things that die. It's a waste of money. I'm
But I
sorry.
mean, if you receive it though, it is what it is.
Yeah, but it's a waste. And I wonder, maybe does it have anything to do with the fact that I don't see them? No, no, not really. Because even when I was sighted, I didn't want flowers. I thought it was a waste. But because maybe people like flowers because they look pretty, maybe.
Yeah, I
And,
mean,
and we could smell them,
the
I
way they,
guess, but they
I
don't
mean,
really
because
smell good to me.
even for me but I'm an outside type of person anyway. I like the
Yeah.
nature, so I like the way certain flowers smells.
Yeah.
Certain
Right.
flowers are very beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a relaxing smell, so it's not really a bad thing.
Yeah.
I don't mind a plant.
All right. Yeah, I do not have a green thumb. I will kill anything. That's probably why I don't like flowers. But okay, so the other thing that I wanted to bring up and just get some thoughts on, and this is for you and for our listeners. Um, would you be offended if you were asked to sign a prenup? Now, mind you,
Honestly, yeah,
even for
my
broke people, because it said, neither of you have nothing, right? And the man asked her to sign a prenup because he knew he was going to have something in the future and he wanted to protect his future
and
earnings.
see, it's in my mind is like it's certain ways you can go about this because I'm like that question there. I'm automatically thinking like, so you feel like here down the line we about to split, like it's not about to work.
Mm, that bothers you because so for me, I'm like, nothing, anything can happen. You never know. Like, I'm not saying that it I'm not plotting or planning for the breakup, but I mean, it could happen. It can
And so
happen.
that's just like jumping in with like expecting it to go wrong. in my way,
Well, I mean,
in my mind.
50% of marriages don't
True
last.
that, and that's and then
That's just
like and
reality
then that's
too.
the other thing. Like you do work and you do have your careers. Some people go through a lot of hardship to even make whatever they make. So it's like I I guess it is okay to protect it, but it's just like
Well, for one, the thing is, when you get so it is contractual, right? Because I mean, a marriage is contract, a divorce is contract, like all of it. So
yeah,
some people say that doing that it just makes the divorce easier. Less problems. You don't have to fight during the divorce. Um,
for sure, I can see that.
and so, but the thing for me is what's in that contract, because if it's saying you you have what you have, you leave with what you came with and I leave with what I came with, that's fine. But when it comes to what you're building and we're building together, that's a different
Yeah,
story.
that is a different story.
If you're
And
going to
then is
become a millionaire and we're married, then we both become a
and
millionaire.
then when do you ask for this prenup? Because I mean,
Ooh,
you don't
ooh,
start
no.
this prenup when we're dating
Yes.
a year
Date
in.
number
So
date number one.
like because like even in my mind, like as I grow with the career, making I never really thought about asking for a prenup. Even like what I'm saying, meet the woman and want to propose and whatnot. Like I don't
I
know. It's
mean,
just
no, but
never.
to me, people on our
However,
level don't,
no, I dig it. However,
right?
though, I'm just saying, like, if I was to come across, that female like that, and like we doing a damn thing, what I'm saying, we 2 years or whatever into it, and I go to propose, and we're doing this, and we're talking about, wedding and all this good jazz, and then the next thing you know, she say, "I want you to sign a prenup,"
Mm,
and I'm just like,
um, yeah. Huh.
"Yeah,
Okay.
huh?" Like,
Yeah.
um,
So would it make a difference if she would have said that not 2 years, but maybe 2 months in, that if we ever got married, we would be signing a prenup,
I
like
think
to
that's
warn
yeah.
you,
I
like let you
I
know up front.
what you're getting into. Yeah, I think like I feel that's better, and it will like you can grow from that, like having that type of hard conversation. But just
And they
we
say it's trust, and it's not about trust. It's more protection. But I don't know. I don't think
but
people,
again for me, like you jump into that, like
yeah,
going to into the marriage, it's like damn. So what you trying to say? We were automatically gonna divorce here? Like
yeah.
somebody's like it's like we already expecting the marriage to go wrong, but we've been dating for quite some time to even get to an engagement. You know what I'm saying?
And
So
and you're setting it up to where, like, not that it's, not that you're saying we're going to break up, but you're just, to me, there's some trust issues in that too. But that's the problem, because sometimes when you're all, oh my God, I love him so much and he is my everything and he's my forever. And so
man,
you don't think about prenups, right? And you're like, yeah,
right.
I want to share my life, my world with him. And then, next thing you know, 5 years down the line, you catch him in the bed with your best friend.
Yeah.
No, we don't plan on that happening. We don't plan on that stuff,
But
or
I
her
guess it's
too.
like
Let
but
me not be.
I guess it's a
The
good
girl can
thing. It's
cheat
like,
too,
oh,
though.
snap. But I'm glad I got that prenup set up because none
Right.
of my money ain't going to them.
Yes,
Uh,
exactly.
For sure, for sure. I mean,
I
like I said, it takes strong people. You have to. It's communication. It's the getting on the compromise page to understand what that
I mean,
person is coming
it
from with
shows
it.
ambition. It does show, because, maybe I feel different or we feel differently because we don't have millions, right?
Uh,
But even when a person doesn't have millions and they're planning that because they know, and I read this somewhere too, but they know that they're going to become a millionaire. So they kind of plan for it, right? I mean, so I don't
Man,
know.
we need a
Maybe,
financial advisor to chime in, like somebody,
yeah, I
talking
know.
about like
Yeah, exactly.
because I mean I know I'm not being just neither one of us is being all the way out of bounds on here, but it comes for some more knowledge on this because some, like you said, some people will say a prenup agreement is definitely good for You know what I'm saying? Like
It's
later to come,
protection.
it's
It's like,
protection on
yeah.
both ends and
Mm-hmm.
it makes it easier. But like, does that not affect the emotion? Like for me, am
Yeah.
I thinking too much about it? Because I'm like, we're
It
jumping
takes
in
away
with
from,
bad
yeah, with negative.
expectations.
Yeah. No, right. There's
And then
no,
if you
yeah.
already start off with this type of energy,
Mm,
how does it go right? You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, am
yeah.
I being too much? Am I more of an energy reader on this too much? And then somebody let me know.
Well, too, I don't know, maybe, and this could be a lot too, somebody that, you've never been married either. And
Yeah,
so you have the good outlook on marriage, like what you want marriage to be. Someone like me who's been married before, I'm like, yeah, yeah, I don't care. Sign it. I mean, not only that, if you ask me to sign it, I wouldn't have a problem, but I might be one of those ones that want one too, just for that protection type of thing. But it has nothing to do with love for me.
no, I
It's
dig it.
more business.
And so I probably would be a little bit more like, huh,
Yeah.
all right, well,
Yeah.
shit, I want one.
Yeah.
Like it
Yeah. Well, it
wasn't
is
even.
one. I mean, well, it's
It's
one that
just
you like. We do it. We put both stuff in there, but there's
yeah,
other stuff that goes in there. If you get caught cheating, I get an extra $100,000, and that's what. Let me tell you something. We always talk about blind people problems, right? No, them is rich people problems.
yeah.
That's what rich people. And then what's in that prenup that's going to make you lie and not divorce me because you don't want to give me the money.
Is
It's a lot.
it is it am I going too far, y'all? Because like now I'm starting to think about like the seven different what is
But
it like the seven sin like greed? Because I'm like, is that not being greedy?
no, it's not being greedy, it's protecting. It's not about greedy. It's not about being greed. I mean,
So we fall
originally,
in love with a person. We want to unify our life together. We want to combine and do all this. But when we fall apart, let me take my stuff back.
I mean, if I, well, for one, if we're
Like,
married
give me my.
and I've been cheating on you with your best friend for the past 2 years, are you just going to be okay with me?
Okay,
Like, there's no
okay.
bitterness or anger. Like,
And I
I'm
dig it
maybe
when it
that's me
comes
and
to
my
like
pettiness, my
I dig it
pettiness.
when it comes to like a cheating aspect, but what if it's not even a cheating thing? What if it's just because sometimes we hear like, oh, we just fell apart, the kids
Yeah,
got
no,
older and
that's why I
we
say
had two
it is.
different,
You
but
never
I mean
know.
even still though, like y'all chose to combine. So
And then we can choose mutually to go our separate ways, and
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 then you can
and
talk about what we've gathered and gained
yeah.
within that time and then break off evenly. Like what is it, what I'm saying?
Well,
Like I think there are certain levels that we
no.
can reach when
Well,
it
I
comes to that point.
let me tell you this, and this is we're gonna go into Rihanna and ASAP Rocky, right?
Hmm.
Rihanna is worth $150 million, I think, something like that.
Yeah.
And he is worth, I mean, he's not broke, but he's not, I think his was 20 million. Okay. And she she's not doing a prenup, right? And she said that, they're not doing that. Now, this was Facebook news, so I don't know how real that is, but for some, I mean, that's love, right? If you She has so much more than he does, but she's willing to marry and combine. And
I mean, I think that's how it should be because when is it? I don't know.
well, I don't
I'm
know.
listening.
Well, Nicki Minaj, she is worth a whole bunch of millions too. And her dude that she married is only worth 500,000. He ain't even worth a million. And she did not do a prenup with him either. That they were trying to make
I'm
the
actually
point that
shocked.
love. They're
I'm
trying to
actually
make the
shocked
point
she
that
didn't.
love. Yeah, she ain't something wrong with her anyways. I don't even want to go down
A
because
lot of
she
yeah, we
ain't
not even
right.
know.
Yeah,
She
she ain't
twisted
right
like a
in the
bottle
head.
cap, and that's all I'm gonna say about that.
She is
Um,
something wrong with her. And then so but then you look at these like um Cardi B and Offset. right? He wanted 50% of hers and he wanted her to pay him spousal support and child support.
He's another one that's twisted like a bottle cap.
Yeah.
That's all we're gonna
So,
say to that. Let's
so,
talk about like you had me when it was like the the Rihanna, the love.
mm-hmm.
And that's cool because in my mind, I really feel like people would never be equal in marriage. Like we could make
Mm-hmm.
ourselves equal in the mindset, and like what's mine is yours, what's yours is mine. But I feel that at the end of the day, either the man gonna have more or the woman is gonna have more, just depending on that person's personality and
Why
their
does it have to
drive.
be that though? Why can't they both have? I
Because
mean, it doesn't
sometimes
always have to be that way.
some people don't some people don't work, some people do work, some people work a little
I
harder, some
mean,
people have
but
different
that
work
and then
ethics, and because
okay.
so you
So
get
would that
different amount
bother
of
you? Because
money.
that's kind of cool though. That she makes so much and he doesn't seem to be.
I think it's
Would
beautiful
that
as
bother
hell.
you? Some
Look,
people I know,
it's
yeah.
cool. It's cool. It's a beautiful blessing. I'm glad that the brother is not bothered. I wouldn't be bothered if my woman was making more. Like that's a beautiful thing. She's a strong woman. It's all about her
When
drive
a
and
man makes
what
more, it's
she
no
did.
problem though, right? Because that's you. I mean, society doesn't look at that as a
No, because
problem.
that's society. That's old
Around.
society ways and everything. The way the society was created, this was a man's world, and a lot
Yeah.
of women couldn't do anything back in the day. Hell, y'all couldn't even own a house or land without the man. So all
Yeah.
of that,
That's
comes
true.
that all
Well,
that stemmed from like back in the day how this was originally set up, and that wasn't always correct. You know what I'm saying?
so I do have a question that I'll pose to our listeners. So if you guys want to chime in, the question is, would you be offended if you were asked to sign a prenup? I would love to
Man, somebody, please help
I
me
mean,
out
we're
because y'all
not
see me over here like I'm still too green, like she said. I never been married,
well,
you
yeah, and
know.
some people believe in the
But
love
I'm just like, you
thing
can't
and
start with bad energy, man.
yeah. Well, yeah.
I don't know. I just felt like that's just bad energy. Like, what the hell are you trying to protect? Like, what? I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, if you think I'm messed
Mm-hmm.
up and I'm gonna cheat or I'm gonna do all this, like, move around. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, please,
Yeah.
somebody. All right, y'all. We have a wonderful interview for y'all tonight.
Yes, we do. Yes,
Mm,
we do.
Looking forward to really sitting down and just introducing this gentleman to y'all. You know what, family, one of our biggest like fans, like been holding it down. A.K.A. Bronson,
Yes.
man, we really appreciate you, man. Welcome to the table.
Welcome, Q.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me. I just want to set the record straight. You guys are amazing. And if
Oh,
no one else can tell you, you are greatly appreciated in our community.
I
thank
appreciate you.
you.
See that just shot him up the president, man. Like,
Hey,
Yeah.
you hear me? Dun.
you know what I'm talking about? Real talk. We love it,
Yes.
man.
Yes. Well, Q, you got so much going on too, and I'm so
Yes,
glad that
indeed.
you're coming to the table to share with us. But, before we get into anything, I just want to share with our listeners, who is Q Bronson?
Let's talk about it, baby. Yeah.
Hugh Bronson, also known as SYNG, is a father of nine, six boys, three girls.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Boy,
father
say
of
that
nine.
again.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What? You go, boy. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
What is the okay?
Beautiful family.
Yes, awesome.
Oldest
Sorry.
range, oldest ranger from 25 to the youngest would be 11, July 23rd.
Wow. Wow, you got your hands full.
I'm a husband. I've been married for 11 years, been with my wife for 13 years.
Big
Married
salute.
11.
Yes.
I am a person that's been deeply rooted into church, but I drifted away from it at a young age, as some do, and
Yeah.
I've been through some traumatic things in my life that I never like. I mean, it's cliche to say, like the song, I never thought I would make it,
Mm,
but actually, I
mm.
have power. God has pulled me through, and the
Yes, indeed.
resources that brought me to the source, like the family, my father, my wife, my kids, everybody pulling together, and my time of need being a resource to bring me closer to the source. So yeah,
Yes.
Man, awesome,
Awesome.
awesome. I love to hear it. Definitely beautiful story. And I can already feel your strength, your passion, just the way you speak about it, man. And once again, I just gotta say, like, we really appreciate you just sitting down with us and just opening up like this with our listeners, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I need a little dose of some hope and inspiration.
For sure, for sure.
Absolutely. Now, Q, are you visually impaired?
No, I am totally blind. I've been blind since 2019 of February, 2 weeks before the pandemic shut down.
Wow. You're a
Man.
newbie still.
Yeah,
You
yeah, we still
fresh.
consider it a
Yeah.
newbie. And what a time
Yes.
to go totally blind.
Ooh, I know.
Right before the pandemic, that's a lot of things shut down, and we became more distance. But yeah, and a few resources. So, you want to share a few stories about how that
Uh,
went for you?
so I used to live a different life. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, the AKA the Lou.
The
Okay.
low.
Uh, home of Sexy Red. I'm from the north side as well. Uh,
Okay.
so it's a treacherous treasure town. It's a beautiful place, but in any urban cities, they have pockets, and so I
Mhm.
was pulled into street life very young, and it didn't dawn on me until I got older. I chose it just for entrepreneurial spirits, as you would say.
Yeah.
I
Uh,
understand. Yes, sir.
so I led a life and I neglected responsibilities and I neglected certain things that lined me into jail.
Mm.
So within being in jail, I had a reality check. It's you got to watch everything because everything is moving so fast and people are in there. Some in there falsely accused, some of there are really supposed to be in there. So
You know?
I was distracted one time when I was in there by a phone call with my mother, and I let a guy take advantage of me. And I was in there for a lesser charge, a real minor charge, because I didn't learn responsibility. I actually was in there for child support. I didn't learn responsibility of what I need to take care of my responsibility. So it led me to this place. And so this guy stabbed me in my left eye with a paper clip in
Oh my
Mhm.
God.
jail. So um, they did what they said they was gonna do. I mean, I don't know. I could have pressed charge, I could have sued, but I didn't. Um, I manned up, and when I came out, I decided I wasn't going to see any doctors, and I was just going to man it out, as they say back in the day, thug it out.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
So I did that, and then I changed my life. I moved from St. Louis. I moved from St. Louis to Springfield, Illinois, and in the search of finding myself and getting away from the madness, I end up pursuing music. I pursued music this whole time, but really, I really pursued music. I really let go of the streets, and at the time I'm rapping. I'm like Drake before Drake. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
For
I'm
sure, for
doing
sure.
something. The night I got my song played on Springfield, Illinois radio, I met my wife. That's it.
Beautiful.
And so I just changed my whole life, and I became a graphic designer, and I started working on websites, computer, just working. And me and my wife got the material. We got our own family business, and it was right before, no, right after our youngest son was born. I just was feeling like that eye was just bothering me, so I started going to check on it, seeing the different doctors, and then one day, my retina just detached. Right
Oh
after the
wow.
Snoop Dogg concert, it was the biggest epitome of my life. Snoop is throwing items in the crowd. Everybody's festive. It was the best night of my life. Me and my wife had a great night. And then the next morning, it just wasn't right. It was something that was right. The cloud came over. And then, yeah, I had
What?
multiple surgeries. And for them to attach the retina back to my eye, but after getting my sight for like 30 days, one was 60, one was 90. And then it was like 15 days and it went away. And I didn't like that roller coaster ride. So I just said, no more surgeries.
Wait, okay, so this is not the same eye that the paperclip.
was in,
Oh no, no, ma'am.
right?
This is my right eye.
So this was your good eye,
Yeah,
right? Yes, this was the
the
we
only
call them
one.
good eyes. Okay.
Yeah.
What how did that what did it come from?
So I could have gotten my left eye fixed if I would have not thugged it out and went and got
Oh.
and I didn't do anything. So I strained my eye. As a kid, I wore glasses, and as a cool,
Mm-hmm.
you don't want to wear
Yeah.
glasses. And I
Mm,
was too afraid to
Yeah.
put contacts in my eye.
yeah.
So you keep breaking that pair of glasses, mom and daddy like, I ain't buying you no more
You
glasses.
can't buy you no more. Yep, yep, indeed.
So me, no, I supposed to wear glasses. I'm out here doing the things in the streets. I'm not eating right. My diet's not right. Then I'm causing trauma to my eye.
Mm-hmm.
And so after a while, um, I just gave up and said, I'm tired of the drops. I'm
Yeah.
tired of the
Yeah.
pressure test. Because my pressure was they just could not bring my pressure down. And so I just said, it's all good, guys. I'm going to change my life, change my diet. They already had me drinking a gallon of water a day with the medicine I was taking. So I just went over and transferred. But before I got there, it was just a trying time. Imagine, you know, you cited all your life. I've heard you say it. So I heard you
Yeah.
guys talk about it.
Yeah.
And you got kids and,
Yeah.
and the next you know, you go blind before the pandemic. And then your wife is the sole person that works and holding it down with all these kids.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's
Everybody's sick.
crazy though because they're two separate things, right? Who would think that, you already had the injury with the first eye. Nobody would think like, okay, I got to worry about the other eye too. It's just,
Right.
it's just crazy that there's two separate things, but that's how much we take things for granted, just natural things that, and so you kind of slip up and just not focus on what you need to focus on. And I hear you with the glasses thing because, so many people, and for our listeners, please, realize that there are preventative things that you can prevent from this from happening. And so many times we don't even care and we just do
Yeah.
what we do.
Hmm.
So we learn the hard way, right?
Yes. But
Yeah.
that losing that sight brought me to this insight. And it's just new. Like you said, I'm a newbie at this. And I had an older blind gentleman said, you just everywhere, Mr. Bronson. You like a toddler. You want to do all these things. And I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, I mean,
As you should.
I feel like I don't want to hold back my ambition because of my vision. So
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yes, sir. Because you lose sight, it don't mean that you don't have no vision. That's what I like to say. I don't have no sight, but got plenty of vision. And you sound like another one of the brothers that definitely got plenty of visions, my man.
sure.
And so, yeah, yes, sir. And so you hinted that you been doing music for the most of the time. So how did the music how did that take place?
So um, being from St. Louis, it's a big but small city. I mean, so like I said, I grew up in the church. My father told my mother, "That's not the radio. That's Quincy singing." So she put me in a choir. So forcefully, I was made to sing until 16. But then I chose rap later on. But then as this new thing comes about for me to set my mind back on course, it was God therapy than music. I can say this now. It used to be hard for me to say. I didn't want to be here, knowing that these kids, my wife, need me, and the thing of the love and the music, like
Mm,
Still the Old Soul, when they clean up, they playing music, and everybody playlist is different, but it's always some type of spiritual God in it.
Yes,
yeah.
indeed.
So
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, you listen to Never Would Have Made It. You listening to
Yeah.
When We Fall Down. And then my daughter was like, I found your little tapes and your little stuff in the back because he was
Not the
like,
tapes though, not
yeah.
the tape.
I'm like, what does this say? What does this say? And back then I was a provocative person. I used to say things for shock value.
Yeah.
So I used to have a provocative CD that got me to a place when my last little bit of sight, and I'm singing and stuff. I'm Q Bronson. I'm wearing the suit. I'm passing out the roses, and I'm passing out a CD. I don't know if y'all want to keep this, but I'm passing out a CD that says "Coochie Eater" on it. and it has a heart and everything, and it looks like it's a DVD, but it's actually my CD. And back in the day, you used to print it on top and have the little inserts and stuff like that. And my daughter
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
"So you were outside?" I was like, "Where did you get that, bro?" And I'm like, "Give it here. Don't show nobody else." And bless her heart, Camille, she's about to be 21 in August.
Oh.
Like, I need you to bring all that back. I need my daddy back. I don't need that guy back. I
Hmm.
don't want you to say that on the thing, but I need that back because I know
Yeah.
mama would love to see that. So, a couple of date nights, we go karaoke and I try it. And she was like, I didn't even know you sung like that. I always heard you rapping. And then
Uh,
my daughter come back, she was like, so what it do? And I'm like, yeah. She was surprised. Well, I want to start recording you. And then other
mm.
kids start getting on. Big baby that just left her, Jamel, he probably gonna like dad. But
I ain't no wrong with it. We all family, baby.
but we
Hey,
all
we good.
family. He was like, I take it before I lost my sight. I sat my sons down and I asked which one of them. Like I said, I have 6 sons, so I asked which one is interested in the things I do. And so I started sitting down and teaching each one before I went blind. Like, okay, I like graphic design. Would you be interested in graphic design? Let me show you how. Look at dad templates. Look at tutorials. Do you like video editing? Dad like video editing. Are you into music? You like mixing music? Dad mixes music. So everybody that poured into me and the references and the people with resources I had, I asked them to teach my kids. And so they
Mm.
actually took some of these skills and worked it. And so Camille was the first person. She my designer with the wife. They dressed me for the pictures and stuff. And so my son, he designs my website. He makes sure that I look distinguished and crisp. And then my other son presses all my merchandise. And
Mm.
I have my social media, which Camille and Tiana work together. But they probably like,
You got a whole team,
Such
boy.
a
You
beautiful
got a whole
support.
so
I love the
team.
team,
that
You
man. Keep
got
it in the
keep it
family.
in the
Yes,
family for
indeed.
real, for
I
real.
love that. I love to hear it.
that's what
Yes.
they pulled that from me when I didn't think. Like a lot of people, I would just want to say this for our listeners. A lot of times when you talk to your kids, you may not think they listening to you,
Right.
but they
Hmm.
really deep down inside because you're their subconscious mind besides God. It's
Yes,
God then
indeed.
you.
Hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
man, I shouldn't do it because God gonna get me. But what my mama gonna do? What my dad
Right.
Hmm.
gonna do?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is
I
true.
didn't know that until they kicked in, and I couldn't hide my stuff from them because they nosy now, and Daddy can't see,
Yeah.
so they
Yeah.
ask me questions like, "Yo, you were on a poster? Yo, you was doing this." So a lot of them didn't know because I didn't expose it to them because I just was like, "Look, this is how me and Mama independently, as a family, getting money." You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I try to teach my boys a legal way of getting it.
Right.
Hmm.
It's
Yeah.
still a hustle, but it's a
Right.
legal hustle.
Legal hustle. Yes, indeed. No wrong with it.
So
Absolutely.
they
Beautiful.
wrap their arms around me with love, and then they tell me too much. Sometimes my daughter be like, "All right, not too much, Daddy." So
Mm.
yeah, they wrap me with love and this God family, and this thing that I'm into is this entrepreneurship to empower us. And that
Yes.
what we can do, we it may take us a little bit and we have devices to work it, but guess what? It's gonna get done.
Yes,
Absolutely.
indeed.
We
Say
gonna
that.
do it. And we gonna do it fly too.
Hmm.
Yes.
Do it fly. I don't care
Absolutely.
you can't if I can't see me, you see me.
You see me. I love it. I love it. Yes, sir.
So that's
You
the attitude that I have towards it. Like I said, I give all the glory and all the praise to God, and everything else is just me and what I'm passionate and what's been knocking on my brain. Even when I had sight, I just didn't know how to formulate it. So I give it all to God, my family, my therapist, and I'm gonna say y'all too, because like I said, I was mad until somebody said, "You ever heard of blind table talk?" And I'm like, "What they talking about?" You should just listen. I was negative on y'all at first until I got the vibes.
Oh,
I,
nice.
y'all had the vibes and y'all talked the same lingo I talk, and y'all started having people on there that I was very interested in, and it made me pursue them and worry about them too. It
Yes.
was beautiful.
Yes.
Y'all
Love to
created a
hear it.
beautiful space to feel confident as a blind man to be like, "Oh, that's all good. I see what
Yes,
y'all put
sir.
Yes,
out."
as we should.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Absolutely.
All day long.
Absolutely. So do you, okay, so you said you were rapping and singing. So what is your focus now? What do you, because you sound like you could sing. You
Oh
really
yeah,
do.
he got the voice.
You sound like you could sing. But so what is your primary genre now? Like what do you do?
My primary genre is R&B.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I
it.
feel that. I
Yeah,
feel
I
that.
feel it
Yeah,
too.
I feel that. Yeah.
Yes. So, okay, and then sing, right?
Yes,
That
ma'am.
it.
That's SYNG. And
Tell
Ah,
me, tell me
yeah.
why. Tell me.
Yes.
Speaking of a why, because I'm glad that you brought that
Speaking
up.
of
Because
why.
yeah. Speaking of why, tell me why we spelled it that way.
okay, so whenever I was out on the karaoke, it was people that say, "Sing, sing." You know how they do, "Sing, boy,
Yeah.
sing,
See,
sing."
Yeah,
you better
sing, yeah,
sing,
sing,
Yeah,
boy.
you
boy. You
better
better,
sing.
yeah.
And I'm like, I got to figure out a name because Q Bronson is really my rap name and it's actually my real name. And so
Right.
I wanted to differentiate myself from like, I, I love to get biblical. People say I hate to say the Bible, but I love to get biblical. It's like how Saul
Yeah.
turned it to Paul. So I'm thinking
Yeah.
Hmm.
like, I understand, you know, my spirituality better. So I'm gonna create this. So my daughter said, this was your mom. This what mama said. Your daddy always think he got something some girl need. And I said, oh, and I said, SYNG, something you need, girl.
Yeah.
And so I asked my sons, y'all cheesy? You think it's cheesy? I asked everybody, because you gotta ask the youngest if they think it's cheesy. No, that's hard.
Right.
And then
Yeah.
uh
Once you get the youngest on board, you know it. You know you got it.
and then
Yeah.
I had a benefit and they asked me to sing, but they asked me to sing gospel songs. And I was like, oh, okay, I can't go up there like that. And then as we was riding, and my son hunched me because he knew I was thinking about it so hard. And this is my autistic 10-year-old. And that's a whole nother story. But he was like,
Mm.
they need God. You're gonna give them God. They need God, daddy. And then a light bulb hit in the ride. And I said to my wife, simply you need God. She was like,
Oh,
oh. She was like, it's just
Beautiful.
something about you and what you got going on. It just everything makes sense. And I
mm,
don't even try it, and it just happens, and we just roll with it because I think it's just a tap in from God. Be like, I'm still here. I'm creative. I'm
yes.
creative because
Blessings. Oh, that gave
you're
me
creative
chill.
because I'm creative. Okay, so
Yes,
Yes.
sir. Yes, sir.
so simply
Yes.
you need God because without me, boy, and I'm like, thank you, Jesus. You right.
Yeah.
I
So
love that, man.
and then I don't want to be biased. I am going to be launching from my site goods and services. And whenever someone hits the goods, it's going to come and it's going to say sing in the middle, but on top it's going to say something you need, girl. And on the bottom it's going to say something you need, guys, just to give merch to
Yeah.
both sides. And like I
Mm-hmm.
said, if it wasn't for my family, I've always been an entrepreneur, but they brought me back to the light. And everybody is working as a team. We all a team.
Absolutely. I love it. And boy, you know what? One
Big
thing,
salute for sure.
yes, that's all.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
we are here to support you, promote however you need us. We
Oh,
got your
this ain't the
back.
only time. Everybody
So,
hear them. Oh, yeah, for sure. Cause
yes.
we
So
definitely coming to the
we,
booth.
yes. Oh,
I
yeah.
definitely, well, we'll talk later on, but I definitely want to tap in with you guys. I'm working on something phenomenal, and I think you will be a great addition to it. I'm working on a docu series that is groundbreaking, that is showcasing blind and visually impaired people on a high caliber that's never been seen before. We actually are shooting. I can't give actual names. I would
Yeah.
love
Okay,
to, but
okay.
I've already got drilled by the 25-year old. LaQuincy already let me know. He's like, I'm going around your mouth too much.
Yeah, well, all
Uh,
right. It's top
I
secret, but that's
right,
understand.
okay. We got it. We get it
Well,
though. We
right. He
got
can
it.
we
called me like,
ask what was the idea of creating this
Yeah.
project?
Tell us about that for real.
that's why I say that you guys are beautiful and you're a staple because I listen to situations And I knew that accessibility was not just only me, because I was scared. I didn't come out the house. I forgot to tell you guys, in 2019, I was rendered blind. I was scared. I didn't come out the house until 2022.
Yeah,
Wow.
I believe it.
I was
That's
scared.
that,
Yeah.
and you are not the only one. So,
Mm,
you know, I'm
Nah,
glad you're
but to hear the
sharing
strength
that.
that you carry now, yes,
Yes,
indeed. Yes, indeed.
because
I'm
look
sure
No,
where
other
you
listeners will hear
were.
that as well.
yeah,
Yeah.
I started realize you guys gave me courage. It's the episode from the Mega Bus that do it for me.
That's an episode, baby. That's
It's the one that do it for me. To where I was like, it should be some extra accessibility, and I related to a lot of things, that you guys said, and just hearing people's story on you guys' podcast that sparked everything. And then, I'm not going to diminish anybody else's podcast. I did listen to a lot, but I want
Yeah,
to say, you know I speak highly of God, and God is, I give him the honor, the praise. But a lot of times they won't allow you to be you. We all,
right.
but I know you're you, and you have a different style and spirit in yourself. So when you guys were showing that to other people like myself, and I'm able to listen to the life, and I'm listening to the stories, like, man, I was thinking, like, man, I'd be so mad. Like, if we was related sassy, I'd be mad as that thing about y'all being at the concert on the second deck. That's the type
Oh,
of fella
yeah.
I am. That's the type of
mm,
guy I am. If we related,
mm,
I'm mad at everybody that brought you there and did not take you there and did not put you
mm.
Yeah.
back.
Right on.
Yeah.
That's the type of
Yeah.
guy. So I start thinking about accessibility. And so this documentary is going to showcase our glory, and it's also going to show our awareness, and it shows our necessary need for accessibility. And
Absolutely.
we
So
can
excited.
make this place a beautiful place. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
I want to be an
That's
advocate for that. I want to showcase the many talents, the diversity, because one thing that I've learned through this journey, racism go out the door once you can't see.
yep.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
For
That
real.
is absolutely. I mean, it's racism against us. I would think. You know, if
Yes. Yeah,
anything,
but not
it's
within our community. Yeah.
yeah.
Hmm.
So that's the sad part. But you know,
Man, what a
I
wonderful story, man. Just
yes, I
the
love it.
passion. I can feel your energy, your strength, man. Like I love to hear it. I'm sure the listener's gonna gain so much out of this. For
And I'm just gonna go ahead and say that Singh will be back at the table, and I think he's going to be in the security booth because we
oh
want
yeah,
to
we
get
got to get the raw, the
we
full, baby.
yeah,
You hear
we
me?
want
My
to
boy,
get
that's
we want to
Kimbo.
get deep. And you know, the security booth is a place where you guys just there's no rules, it's just raw real talk.
We
And
don't relate a lot for
that's
sure.
where I so listeners stay tuned for that because that's going to be coming.
And I love it.
For now, Q, why don't you, how can our listeners find you?
So I'm really call to action to my website. They've been working visually on it to make sure that it's accessible for our community as always, and for it to be visually appealing for those that have sight. The call to action is my website, SYNG Official. That's SYNGFOOFFICIAL.com. My son taught me that. Oh, that's hard.
I
And
like that.
yeah, and
Same for official.
we'll
Yeah.
definitely put the link straight in the video description so they can click right on it straight from this actual episode too.
Yeah, and
It's
I
gonna
wish with everybody going the mission, and it describes everything of what I'm trying to move forward as far as our community. I need people to see us. I need us to see us in all our glory, because in my search for the cast of this docu series, I have came across plenty facets of life to where I could not believe that makeup tutorials and beautiful people in they facet, to where sighted people were telling me, well, sighted cousins that go with me be like, you know what I'm saying? They give you that,
yeah,
Hmm.
for
They
real.
let you
like,
know.
what do you
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Mm,
mm,
yeah.
I
Yes.
just can't believe it.
Right. They can't believe, like, he don't even know what he looked like. And I'm like,
Mm,
yo, like, chill, we out here. But I just want to give us that more. It's sad when I do research and find out that it's more people becoming blind, and it's
yeah.
more people becoming visually impaired, and it's just not enough accessibility. They don't see us in special places like entertainment fields, or
Yeah.
going to the baseball games like I heard you talk about, Joe. And it's just different things that we want to be a part of, because we do spend money.
Yes, we
Yeah.
do.
We spend money. I
Yes.
come to find out that we take ride shares 5 times more than sighted people do.
That, man, that's another. I've talked with somebody else about that. That is a big thing for
You
real,
know,
for real.
that always says, one of our things, nothing about us without us. And
Mm-hmm.
that's the problem. And that's why our focus is spreading awareness too.
Bridging these
Because,
gaps.
yes,
Yeah.
so, let us know again how we can support you and help with your mission as well, because we're here for you too.
We
Thank
got your
you.
family. We got your
Thank
family.
you.
We're gonna say
Thank
it
you.
like that, baby.
Yeah,
Yes,
just
sir.
singfoofficial.com. Check out everything from music, lifestyle, my cooking show that I do. We're working on the second season. I think that drops in beginning of August. Smells Yummy Now Grub merch and everything will
You
be
do that,
on
boy.
there.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yes.
yeah.
I didn't know about that. You didn't say nothing about
Oh
that
yeah.
one.
So my love, I do love to cook. We have a big family. Everybody like to eat. I've actually changed our diet. We don't eat as much red meat. Some people were mad and said we don't eat any processed donuts and pastries. We rather bake ourselves
Yay.
homemade.
Mm.
Uh, a lot of kids is mad. They probably listen to the dough like, dang. Uh,
Yeah.
Hey, they need it though. I'm
so
telling you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Smell Yummy Now Grub came to the part to where I became brave back into cooking. I was scared. I always was cooked, but I was scared once I went blind and we had to get
Mm-hmm.
like, I'm not going near that. And I'm not frying no bacon. I'm not doing none of that. Once I got back myself and got my confidence back and just tapped into some amazing blind chefs out there in our
Yes.
community and
Mm-hmm.
picked up some of their techniques, and then I threw the hood food with the soul food.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Face, hurry up, it's Friday. Out my face. I'm like, y'all gonna get this and y'all gonna go sit down. It's the weekend.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Get out
indeed.
my face. Okay, like some of the meals and some of the meals that will help you on your date night when you're trying to secure that, like, please baby don't go meals, and the BBL meal deal and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm excited. So singfoofficial.com. Don't let me get the going.
Yes.
Hey, I,
Singfoofficial.com.
I love it. I love to hear it, man. We almost gonna let it keep it going too. But
I
hey, we
know.
got more coming soon. Listeners, please stay tuned. Y'all
Wait, but
see.
before we go, we gotta drop the gems. Any
Oh
words?
yeah. Oh yeah. Give it.
Yes, some words
Yeah.
for
I
our
know he got something good
listeners.
to
You
drop on
got
the
any
table for.
gems you want to leave with our listeners before we go?
I do.
I know.
I really do. I just want the listeners to understand that there is power in you. This didn't happen to you, it happened for you.
Mm.
Isolation can be a good thing for you to regather yourself so he can make you brand new. Just use that time wisely, control what you can control, and understand the Corinthian prayer. You know what I'm saying? The prayer of serenity, excuse me, and accept the things that you can't do, but be best. Take care of your health. You can control that. Monitor what your attitude, like your mental. It's certain things you have, crafts, you have different abilities. Just tap in and don't fall short and don't give up.
Beautifully said.
Awesome.
Beautifully said. Hey,
Thank you so much, Q.
Nah,
yes.
thank y'all for real. We need to hang out.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yes,
We look forward
absolutely.
to it. And as I said for the listeners, man, y'all stay tuned. Definitely got more coming to the table. Man, what a beautiful interview.
Blind table talk, yeah.
Got the
Yes.
whole family involved too. Like,
I
did
know
you
I
hear him?
love that.
Like this
I
boy
love
say,
that.
I'm not going outside. My no, I
Yeah.
got kids. I got my wife. Like,
Yeah. You
look here.
just make it
And,
that's what they're for, right?
and when he make his million, I'm not gonna
Got a
do that.
prenup. You know,
I'm not.
prenup. So
But nah,
Shout
for sure.
out
Shout
to
out,
him.
man.
Like
Number
I
love.
think yes,
Yes.
and
Many
wishing
blessings in
yes,
2026. You and the
exactly.
family. Like for real, for real.
Yes. So all
And to our
right.
listeners, please, man, please.
Chime in.
See, I'm having a hard time with this, man. Let me know if I'm wrong.
And also too, we are going to be doing some clips and from our podcast, our episodes, and so we'll be putting those in our Facebook group, so you can actually chime in our Facebook group. So, which leads me to make sure you go and join the Blind Table Talk Facebook group. Did I just mentioned Facebook again because I'm still pissed off with Facebook. Excuse my language, but
hey, but we let it be known. You
but
mentioned
yes,
it, but
so
y'all can go check that Facebook group out.
Yes, do that because we will be having different questions and things in there. We're gonna get that. I know that we have not. It's kind of been very silent in that group, so we're gonna get 2026, y'all. There's gonna be a lot of we're
about to cut
back.
the lights back on. It's about to get back jumping.
We are back. So
and even speaking with that, don't forget to check us out on our YouTube channel. Y'all already know that's Blind Table Talk. You can search that up. You can like, subscribe, and share that thing, man. Like, go and put it out there.
Also, topics and ideas, suggestions, things that you guys want to hear. We started off kind of slow this one for our comeback. We just wanted to kind of warm up, but we want to get deep.
Oh yeah, we about to get.
Let's put some serious dishes on the table,
especially everything that's out there with this economy happening the way it is, and a lot of.
And we want to hear from you guys. We want you to come to the table. We want
they taking stuff away from our vendors. And we got a lot going on, like a Randolph Shepherd. Like it's so.
There's a lot. So y'all come to the table.
Come talk to us. Come talk to us.
So thank you all so much for all your support and just for sticking with us and coming back, and just know we appreciate you, and we're here, and we're here for y'all too. So
welcome back.
Thank you. Back. Welcome back. Yes, thank
indeed.
you. Welcome. Thank you. Until next time, listeners.
Y'all already know what it is, baby. Be blessed.
Blind Table Talk, yeah.